So I am from Akron. I grew up on the south side, and I graduated from St. Vincent St. Mary in 2010, and I had the intention of never returning to Akron.
Before coming to Akron, having been from Cleveland, I didn't really know what to expect just because I haven't really explored the city before I came here for school.
I was born in the early 90s, so if you think about sort of like the 90s through early 2000s, was not necessarily like an exciting time to be living in Akron. I also think being a kid and growing up in the city, you definitely have a different perspective than as an adult. So I don't know, I was just kind of tired of being in my hometown. I thought that I would have more opportunity in a bigger place.
I don't really know what would draw me in just because there is a lot of opportunity in Cleveland, but once I got here I saw the community and the people and just all the opportunity that there is here, and I kind of fell in love with it. So.
Well, I used to come in this neighborhood when I was younger, and you know, I had always said that I'm gonna have me a house up here one day. And the houses was just, you know, there was just nice big houses up here.
I told my husband, I said, this is the last house we're gonna buy. I said, there'll be no expense spared. I mean, I've redone this whole house. And then like I told Tim, I said, but honey, one thing about it, I said, we're on this corner. We can, you know, we can bring the neighborhood back up because we're on this whole corner.
Concerts would be the #1 thing we come here for. There's more interesting food and record store.
I came up last week for the zoo, you know, so there's kid-friendly things too that we don't really have in our area.
Did you ever think about moving to Akron?
Yeah, actually. We were just discussing that over lunch, actually.
So there's a lot of exciting things happening in North Hill. Most Akronites, I think, view it as sort of the international district because there is a large population of former refugees and immigrants. But what I think what's exciting about that is we have so much social mixing that's happening up here that just doesn't look the same in other neighborhoods in the city.
So you're the 34-year-olds that Akron wants to attract to grow its population. You're the young families that they want moving here. What do they have to do to sell you on moving here?
I'm in grad school right now, so I would obviously want to get a job in this area, and I feel like there could be more opportunity in a more urban area than where we are right now, so that could be a plus. I think also affordability. We're handy, and so we like to fix up old homes, and so we're, you know, looking around for, you know, there's neat old architecture here.
I know that Akron has a lot of apartment complexes, and I know that they're building quite a few like around the city and inside, well, I don't know if directly in downtown, but for me as a young person, I think that that would be pretty ideal for me, especially if it was like my first time job, like getting my foot in the door in the industry. So as long as Akron Children's and these hospitals are still around, like I think there's some good opportunity here. So.
I mean, I do believe there is a renaissance happening. I do think that we need to be careful about how we talk about people in the margins. I think that there is a lot of great attention happening in places with, you know, high poverty and that need, you know, more support, but at the same time I want to make sure that their voices and their narratives are not being excluded.
So I think if there were opportunities after school, either internships or permanent jobs, if it leads to that, then I would love to be here and stay here.
And what was this place like when you were growing up?
Oh, it was fabulous up here because nobody live up here but doctors and lawyers.
I'm hearing there's a lot of personal issues that you're having with the city and them not addressing the needs and the concerns that are and the things that are happening to you. Down the street, they've also sold a couple pieces of property, and they're gonna housing development's gonna go up if people buy them and they actually want to move in there. How do you feel about that? That in particular, the city selling that off and actually putting some new homes in.
Is it putting new homes in, or are they putting apartment buildings in?
There's supposed to be single-family new homes, like $180,000 to $200,000 a piece.
Well, I mean, if they do that,
I think that would bring up the value of the houses, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.